This is Boats of the Thousand Islands, the show about every kind of watercraft on the Great St. Lawrence River. Your hosts are Robbie and Terry, both 15. Every week they break it down so you actually get it.
Show about every kind of watercraft on the Great St. Lawrence River. I'm Terry.
And I'm Robbie, and today we're talking about the most legendary boat in Canadian history, the Canoe.
The original island hopper. No engine, no problem.
Indigenous peoples were paddling these waters thousands of years before anyone else showed up with a map and a confused look on their face.
The Haudenosaunee, the Anishinaabe, the Algonquin, they all had canoe traditions right here in this region.
And they weren't just paddling around for fun. These were serious transportation networks stretching hundreds of miles.
The birch bark canoe is the one everyone pictures, but there were also elm bark canoes, dugouts, and hide-covered designs.
Birch bark was basically the perfect material, lightweight, waterproof, and patches were easy to find literally on any tree in the forest.
Imagine your car breaking down and the repair parts are just growing on the side of the road.
That would be incredible, though I'd probably still call my mom.
When European fur traders arrived in the 1600s, they immediately realized canoes were superior to anything they brought over.
The French voyageurs adopted the design almost completely, paddling trade routes that connected the St. Lawrence all the way to the interior of the continent.
Voyageurs paddled in massive freight canoes called canots du maître, master's canoes that could be up to 12 meters long.
12 meters. That's about the length of a school bus, powered entirely by human arms and probably a lot of singing.
They actually did sing constantly. It kept the paddle rhythm steady and probably kept everyone from losing their minds.
Historians estimate voyageurs paddled up to 16 hours a day, covering 80 to 100 kilometers on a good day.
80 to 100 kilometers by hand. I get tired walking to the kitchen.
And they carried massive loads, furs going east, trade goods going west.
The Thousand Islands stretch was actually a critical passage on this whole continental highway.
Navigating through over 1,800 islands in a canoe takes serious skill. One wrong channel and you're going nowhere fast.
1,864 islands, to be exact, depending on how you count. An island has to be above water year-round and support at least 2 living trees.
2 trees. So someone out there has a very serious job checking each island for qualifying trees.
I genuinely hope that job exists anyway. Canoes ruled this river for centuries.
And then came the industrial era and everyone got very excited about steam engines, and the canoe got a little sidelined.
But it never disappeared. Recreational paddling became huge in the late 1800s, like almost fashionable.
The Peterborough area just west of here became a major canoe building center, eventually producing beautiful cedar strip canoes that wealthy cottagers loved.
Cedar strip canoes are genuinely works of art. The wood grain under a clear finish looks incredible on the water.
Today, canoe camping is one of Canada's most popular outdoor activities, and the Thousand Islands National Park has paddling routes throughout the archipelago.
You can actually rent canoes locally and go island hopping the exact same way people did 1,000 years ago.
Minus the 12-hour workday and the beaver pelts.
Modern canoes are often made from fiberglass, Kevlar, or carbon fiber now, the same materials used in aerospace.
So a canoe is basically a space shuttle you sit in.
A very slow, very peaceful space shuttle that smells like lake water.
Which honestly sounds better than an actual space shuttle.
The canoe also shows up on the Canadian penny, well, the old penny, and has been called Canada's national symbol more than once.
It's on the penny. It shaped the economy of a continent, and it can still navigate every single one of these islands today.
Few inventions have that kind of staying power. Thousands of years old and still totally relevant.
The canoe isn't just a boat. It's basically the reason Canada exists as a connected place.
That's a bold claim, Robbie.
It's a bold canoe, Terry. Thanks for paddling along with us today. And remember, every island out there was once somebody's destination.
Same as it ever was.
See you next week on Boats of the Thousand Islands.